Anne Butler, the book Griffin, the author of After the Hurt and Caught Out, bookworm and volunteer book reviewer, and currently nursing a sore throat. Hope you can hear me over my croaking. I love stories when one of the protagonists is secretly, and they believe, hopelessly in love with the other main character. When it's a slow burn, even better. One such story takes place in one of my favourite Lisa Kleypas novels. It's number 4 in her Wallflower series, Scandal in Spring. This is Daisy's story. She's the last of the Wallflowers. Daisy's father has given her an ultimatum. Get on with getting married, or he'll find a husband for her. Daisy's dad sounds like a tyrant, but he's not. He's actually quite sweet. He's got an agenda, and his agenda is he wants Daisy to marry his protege of many years standing, Matthew. Matthew has secretly been in love with Daisy for years, and he is over the moon that he now has a legitimate reason to approach her. Can he win her over? What do you think? This slow burn is a gem and can be read as a standalone. The next story I'll talk about is Under Lock by Mariana Zapata. It's an MC romance, but it's actually set in a tattoo parlour. Dex owns a tattoo parlour. He hires Ivy as a favour to Ivy's brother, who's one of his close friends. The two are at loggerheads from the start, after Ivy overhears Dex making derogatory comments about her. She's offended and hurt, not surprisingly, while Dex feels guilty because he didn't realise that Ivy could overhear his comments. He was being flippant and didn't really mean it. Such a poor start means that he's never going to be able to approach her when he grows to like her. By the time we get to about halfway through, everyone knows how Dex feels about Ivy, but Ivy, bless her. This chunky slow burn takes us from enemies to forced proximity to you know where this goes. It should have been a mess, but it's not. The final story I'll talk about is Against a Wall by Kate C. Wells. It's number 2 in the Stonecut County series and can be read as a standalone. What attracted me to this story is its tagline. My high school bully is now my fake boyfriend. I'm not usually drawn to romances when both protagonists are in their early 20s. I'm glad I read this one though. Yeah, they're both immature and they say and do things that you'd expect from people who are still finding their way in the world, says Granny over here. But this story was so funny. It doesn't sound like it is on the surface, so bear with me. The characters are Glenna and Cash. Cash is an idiot. He's liked Glenna for years, ever since their high school days. How does he show Glenna that he likes her? By playing practical jokes on her, some of them really humiliating. They live in a small town, and nearly everyone who knows them knows that Cash is messing with Glenna because he likes her. This is an aspect of the story that I didn't really care for. Why did none of the adults in the room pull Cash aside and say, this is not the way to go, you're actually being really unkind? And some of his jokes really were unkind. Anyway, I suspended my irritation because this was mostly a rom-com, honestly. And I took it in that spirit. Plus, Glenna was no pushover. She got her own back a few times. She did it sneakily because she didn't want Cash to know it was her, and come back for revenge. I especially loved the moment when Cash realised that someone had taken his truck nuts. If you're wondering what that means, you'll have to read the book. Scandal in Spring by Lisa Kleypas was published in 2006. Under Lock by Mariana Zapata was published in 2014. And Against a Wall by Kate C. Wells was published in 2022. If you enjoyed this episode, then please hit the like button and subscribe for notification of future episodes. If there is a particular trope or story arc that you would like me to explore in a future podcast, then please leave a note in the comments with your suggestions. If you'd like to follow me on social media, you can do so by searching on either TikTok or Instagram for The Book Griffin. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.